thrown any terracotta clay. Must be about 3 weeks. I've been on stoneware for 3 weeks, which has been interesting. But it's nice to get back to this clay, which is a little bit more forgiving. So these are small garlic jars that we're making. They'll have 3 holes in the side and garlic imprinted on the side. And they're good because they keep the garlic dry. So they're a nice pot to make. I like making these. They're about £1.5 of clay. Just a quick centre. Thumb down, and then hook it and bring it up. And it doesn't matter that that's uneven, you can get rid of that. So if this was a stoneware pot, I'd have had to knuckle it once before I ribbed it. Whereas if you notice, I go straight onto the rib on a flower pot. So I'll have a small lid, a little mushroom lid, as it were, which will just sit in the gallery. So these will be going onto our online shop, which started on Monday night, I think it was, which has been doing really well. Thank you very much for everybody that ordered stuff. It's been really nice. I've never made stoneware in my life before, so it's been a real challenge. I've always made large stuff or flower pots, or just generally red clay, terracotta, unglazed. So yeah, it's been an interesting few weeks. And one of the reasons is, for starting the stoneware side, is I'm very conscious of my age and the fact that I can no longer throw around huge lumps that I used to do. So at some point, in order that I may continue working, I probably will have to get used to doing small stuff around sort of this size. I do enjoy making small pots. It's just not as challenging, I suppose. But then stoneware has its own challenges in terms of the glazing. So that's one of our mugs. This is my working mug. This is my coffee mug, my tea mug during the day, because it holds a lot. And yeah. So yeah, the shop will be open till 10th of December, and then we'll close it, and that will give us time to get everything shipped, hopefully before Christmas. But in the meantime, we will actually be shipping stuff as we get the orders, just to make sure that stuff does get out. So yes, it's been very interesting. But we'll have some terracotta in that Christmas offering. There'll be some small flower pots. There'll be these garlic jars, and there'll be some little long toms, which will hopefully fit inside the garlic jars. Just something a little extra. So this clay, because it's a sort of domestic pot, as it were, we've not cleaned the clay, but we've picked through it and taken out all the big lumps. Whereas the little long toms will be lumps and everything. So if you get a pot with a bit of a hole in it, that's just the nature of the pot, really. Anyway, last one of the day. It's getting dark outside. It's quite, you can tell winter's coming. It's getting cold in here. We've had the fire on. Even the dog's got her coat on. Even inside she's got a coat on. But I think she's sat down there somewhere. So yeah, it's been interesting throwing the difference between throwing stoneware and throwing this clay. Certainly on a flower pot, you're not so bothered about the weight or the thickness, whereas when you're making a mug or a jug, the weight becomes important. You don't want a big, hefty great thing. So that's been quite interesting, throwing the slightly difference in throwing techniques. I've tended to start to knuckle on pots, which I don't really do on flower pots that much. But yeah, anyway, we'll do another video for you tomorrow, making the small flower pot, I hope. And yes, that's it.